United 142 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left, taxi via Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha, United 142 Heavy. Only an 8402 Heavy. Request pushback.
Japan Air 57 Heavy, gate 82 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, Charlie, Papa.
Gate 82 via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, Charlie, Papa. Japan Air 57 Heavy.
All Nippon 8402 Heavy, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved. Face southeast. All Nippon 8402 Heavy.
United 142 Heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2. United 142 Heavy. Bye-bye.
Japan Air 783 Heavy, gate 83 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, Charlie, Echo 4, Papa.
Gate 83 via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, Charlie, Echo 4, Papa, Japan Air 783 Heavy. All Nippon 8402 Heavy, taxi for departure.
All Nippon 8402 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Whiskey, Alpha.
Runway 34 left taxi via Whiskey, Alpha, all Nippon 8402 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information Alpha now current, QNH 1016.
Error pitch 343, ramp 429F, request pushback.
Air pitch 343, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, error pitch 343.
United 7-821, request pushback and engine start.
United 7, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. United 7.
Air pitch 343, request taxi.
Air pitch 343, runway 34 left taxi via Tango 8, Sierra, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left taxi via Tango 8, Sierra, Kilo, Alpha, air pitch 343.
China Post 286, Ram 221, request pushback and engine start.
China Post 286, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. China Post 286.
Cathay 520 heavy, gate 907 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, Whiskey, Charlie, Echo 6, Papa.
Gate 97 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 10, with Charlie, Echo 6, Practice, Cathay 520 heavy.
United 7, request taxi to the active.
United 7, runway 34 left taxi via Quebec, Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left via Quebec, Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha, United 7.
All Nippon 8402 heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, all Nippon 8402 heavy.
United 6 heavy, 833, request pushback.
United 6 heavy, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved. Face southeast, United 6 heavy.
China Post 286, ready to taxi to the active.
China Post 286, runway 34 left taxi via Whiskey, Alpha.
Runway 34 left via Whiskey, Alpha, China Post 286.
United 6 Heavy. Request taxi to the active.
United 6 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left via Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha, United 6 Heavy.
Air pitch 343, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, air pitch 343.
Vietjet 935, ramp 183, request pushback.
Vietjet 935, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Vietjet 935. Vietjet 935, taxi for departure.
Vietjet 935, runway 34 left taxi via Papa 1, Charlie, Papa, Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 34 left via Papa 1, Charlie, Upper, Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha, Vietjet 935.
China Post 286, contact Narita Tower 118.2, have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.2, China Post 286. Have a good afternoon.
Korean Air 551 Heavy, Cargo 211 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 3, Quebec.
Cargo 211 via Alpha 3, Alpha, Whiskey 3, Quebec, Korean Air 551 Heavy.
United 6 Heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, United 6 Heavy.
United 7, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, United 7.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Gate 64, request pushback and engine start.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Starwalker 803 Heavy.
China Post 208, ramp 222, request pushback.
China Post 208, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast, China Post 208.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, request taxi.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left via Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Starwalker 803 Heavy. Request departure runway change.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Starlux Airlines.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, you've already started your taxi and I can get you over to a new runway at this time.
以下安全语
Unable.
因为您的安全对我们而言非常重要。
Please pay attention to the following safety demonstration before starting your journey, because your safety is important to us.
根据法令，全程禁止使用发报类电子用品。有关行动电话及其他电子用品使用规范，请参阅机上杂志。
According to CAA regulations, all transmitting devices shall not be used at all times. For more information regarding mobile phones and electronic devices, please refer to the
China
in-flight
Post
magazine.
208.
滑行、
Request
起飞及
taxi.
降落时，请将手提行李妥善放在座位上方的行李箱内
runway
或前
34
方座
left
位底
taxi
下。
via Whiskey, Alpha.
Make sure all of your
Runway
baggage is
34
stored
left via
properly
Whiskey.
in an overhead
Alpha, China
compartment or
Post
under the seat in
208.
front of you during taxiing, takeoff,
6253
and
Heavy
landing.
at Gate
当您
25.
就座
Request
时，
pushback.
请随时将安全带系妥，扣把向外一拨，
CP53
即可解
Heavy,
开安全
nearing the
带。
ground, hold position for
Keep your
traffic.
seatbelt fastened while
Hold
seated.
position.
To release
CP53
it,
Heavy.
simply undo the buckle.
客舱施压时，氧气面罩会由上方自动落下。
If cabin
Face
pressure
southeast.
changes suddenly, oxygen
Pushback
masks
approved.
will
Face
automatically
southeast.
appear above your
63
head.
Heavy.
拉下面罩或红色拉带，罩住口鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸，然后再协助他人。
Pull down the mask or red pull flag, place it over your nose and mouth, tighten the straps, and breathe normally before assisting others.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示，航程中不可任意出动。
This aircraft has 8 exits clearly marked with instructions. The exits should not be touched during flight.
逃生时务必脱掉高跟鞋，不要携带行李，依照指示灯光及空服员的指引，由离您最近的紧急出口离开。
During evacuation, remove high-heeled shoes, leave carry-on baggage behind, and follow the illuminated signs and cabin crew's instruction to your nearest exit.
救生衣在您座位下或座位旁。
A life vest is stowed under or beside your seat.
使用时，救生衣上的吹管朝外，由头上套下，将黑色腰带拉至前方，扣好，拉紧。
Put the life vest over your head with the tube facing outward. Wrap the black straps to the front, fasten, and tighten.
离开紧急出口时，用力拉下红色拉环，即可充气。
Pull the red tab to inflate while leaving the emergency exit.
若无法自动充气，请吹前方管子。
For manual inflation, blow into the tube.
本班机全面禁烟，包含禁用电子烟。依法规定，不得毁损化妆室内的烟雾侦测器。
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking and use of electronic cigarettes, tampering with or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors are prohibited by law.
现在，请您系妥安全带，竖直椅背，收好餐桌及脚踏板。
Please fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back, seat table, and footrest to their original positions.
有关机上安全事项，请参阅安全须知卡。
Please refer to the safety instruction card for the detailed information.
祝您旅途愉快。
We wish you a pleasant journey.
CP53 Heavy. Ready to taxi to the active.
CP53 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Whiskey 6, Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left, taxi via Whisk 6. Romeo, Sierra 1, Kilo, Alpha, Tpe 3 heavy.
Vietjet 935, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, Vietjet 935.
Jeju Air 1106 at ramp 152. Request pushback.
China Post 208, contact Narita Tower 118.2. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.2, China Post 208.
Jeju Air 1106, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Jeju Air 1106. Jeju Air 1106, taxi for departure.
各位贵宾，我们即将起飞，请确实记住您的安
Jeju
全
Air
带，谢谢。
1106, runway 34 left, taxi via Papa 2, Charlie, Papa, Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left, taxi via Papa 2, Charlie, Papa, Tango 8, Tango, Romeo, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha, Jeju Air 1106.
Tpe 53 heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2, bye-bye.
Post 2 Tower 118.2, Tpe 53 heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Nrt-Tpe heavy, 838, request pushback.
United 3-3 heavy, Narita ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. United 3-3 heavy.
Air China 460, ramp Romeo 423. Request pushback and engine start.
Air China 460, Narita ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Air China 460.
Turn left on taxiway Sierra 1. In 200 meters, turn right on taxiway Kilo. Turn right on taxiway Kilo. In 200 meters, turn left on taxiway Alpha.
United 3-3 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
United 3-3 Heavy, runway 34 left taxi via Tango 3, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left taxi via Tango 3, Tango, Sierra 2, Kilo, Alpha, United 3-3 Heavy.
Air China 460. Ready to taxi to the active.
300 meters, turn right.
Air China 460, runway 34 left taxi via Sierra, Kilo, Alpha.
Runway 34 left taxi via Sierra. Kilo. Alpha. Air China 460.
Turn right on taxiway Alpha 9.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Narita Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, Starwalker 803 Heavy.
In 200 meters, line up runway 34 left. Now on Alpha 9. In 100 meters, turn left on taxiway Hotel 3. Now on Alpha, turn left on taxiway Hotel 3. Now on Alpha 10, turn left on taxiway Alpha 10.
Nario Tau, Japan Air 8664 Heavy, ILS runway 34 left.
Japan Air 8664 Heavy, Narita Tower, wind variable, 2 knots, runway 34 left cleared to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land. Japan Air 8664 Heavy.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 34 left.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Narita Tower, wind variable, 2 knots, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, Starwalker 803 Heavy.
United 3-3 Heavy, ready for departure. Runway 34 left.
United 3-3 Heavy, hold short of tree 4 left.
Affirmative. Hold short of tree 4 left for traffic. United 3-3 Heavy.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Tokyo departure 124.2.
Contact Tokyo departure 124.2, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Tokyo departure, Starwalker 803 Heavy, good afternoon, 2,200 feet.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Tokyo departure, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Starwalker 803 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information Bravo now current, QNH 1016.
Tokyo departure, United 33 Heavy. Good afternoon, 1,300 feet.
United 33 Heavy, Tokyo departure, identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, United 33 Heavy. United 197. Good afternoon, 1,600 feet.
United 197, Tokyo departure, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, United 197.
During today's flight, we will provide you with leverage and meal service. Wi-Fi service and duty-free sales are also available. For details, please refer to the shopping magazines and the in-flight entertainment system. In addition, this is an absolute flight. When the use of electronic cigarettes is prohibited, please follow some instructions at all times and remain alert while using electronic devices. If any abnormal situation arises, stop using it immediately or the computer. For safety reasons, please do not use power bank during the flight. If you need any assistance, please reach contact company.
Tokyo departure, Jeju Air 1106, 1,600 feet.
Jeju Air 1106, Tokyo departure, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Jeju Air 1106.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 119.35, bye-bye.
Contact Tokyo Control 119.35, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Through flight level 163 for flight level 190 direct to Bura.
Singapore 11 Heavy, contact Tokyo approach 121.275.
Contact Tokyo approach 121.275, Singapore 11 Heavy.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Starwalker 803 Heavy.
Japan Air 295 Alpha, contact Tokyo Control 134.15, bye-bye.
Seno 134.15, Japan Air 295 Alpha.
Tokyo Control, United 33 Heavy. Good afternoon. Flight level 155.
United 33 Heavy, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330. United 33 Heavy. Tokyo Control, United 197. Good afternoon. Leaving flight level 160 for flight level 190 direct jumps.
United 197, Tokyo Control, identified, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, United 197.
China Post 286. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Seno on 134.15. China Post 286. Bye-bye.
Tokyo Control, Jet to Aero 1106. Climbing flight level 150 for flight level 180.
Jeju Air 1106. Tokyo Control, radar contact. Climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Jeju Air 1106.
Japan Air 285. Contact Tokyo Control 125.6.
Seno on 125.6. Japan Air 285.
Air 267. Contact Tokyo Control 124.1.
Send on 124.1. Air 267.
Japan Air 439. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15. Have a good afternoon.
Seno on 134.15. Japan Air 439.
Alpha Wing 637. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Seno on 134.15. Alpha Wing 637.
Starwalker 803 Heavy. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Contact Tokyo Control 134.15. Starwalker 803 Heavy. Bye-bye. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Leaving flight level 283 for flight level 380 direct Tokis.
Starwalker 803 Heavy. Tokyo Control. Identified.
Tokyo Control, All Nippon 265 Heavy, flight level 343.
All Nippon 265 Heavy, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 400.
Climb to flight level 400, All Nippon 265 Heavy.
All Nippon 667 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Settle on 133.5, All Nippon 667 Heavy.
Skymark 532, radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 03 right. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 03 right, ready for descent. Skymark 532.
Skymark 532, landing runway 03 right.
Landing runway 03 right, Skymark 532.
Tokyo Control, JX803, crossing flight level 347 for flight level 340 directing A.
Skymark 532, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Skymark 532.
Vietjet 935, Tokyo Control, identified. Zippy 53 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Channel on 133.5, Zippy 53 Heavy, bye bye.
Tokyo Control, Vietnam 385 Heavy, flight level 353.
Vietnam 385 Heavy, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Vietnam 385 Heavy.
Tokyo Control, China Post 208, through flight level 313 for flight level 300.
China Post 208, Tokyo Control, identified.
Good afternoon, Tokyo Control, Air Japan 35 Heavy, descending VI downward east, flight level 239.
Air Japan 35 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Fuji Dream 145, contact Tokyo Control 125.6, have a good afternoon.
Contact Tokyo Control 125.6, Fuji Dream 145. Tokyo Control, United 197. Good afternoon. Flight level 391.
United 197, Tokyo Control, radar contact. United 197, contact Tokyo Control 125.9er.
Contact Tokyo Control 125.9er. United 197.
Japan Air 127 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, Japan Air 127 Heavy.
All Nippon 627, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Seno on 133.5, all Nippon 627, have a good afternoon.
All Nippon 680 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 119.35, have a good afternoon.
Seno on 119.35, all Nippon 680 Heavy.
Singapore 633 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, bye-bye.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, Singapore 633 Heavy.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 327 Heavy, flight level 348.
Japan Air 327 Heavy, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 400.
Climb to flight level 400, Japan Air 327 Heavy. Control, New Sky 17, flight level 297.
New Sky 17, Tokyo Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, New Sky 17.
Skymark 532, turn right, heading 0905, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 0905, Skymark 532.
Skymark 532, contact Tokyo Control 119.35, bye-bye.
Contact Tokyo Control 119.35, Skymark 532.
Skymark 521, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.5, Skymark 521.
Japan Air 439, Tokyo Control, expect Robin West with the Marco transition, runway 14.
Expect Robin West with the Marco transition, runway 14, Japan Air 439.
Japan Air 295 Alpha, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, have a good afternoon.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, Japan Air 295 Alpha. Have a good afternoon.
Japan Air 439, Robin West with the Marco transition, runway 14. Report ready for descent.
Robin West with the Marco transition, runway 14, ready for descent. Japan Air 439.
Japan Air 439, descend to 2,600 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 2,600 feet, Japan Air 439.
Japan Air 439 QNH 1016, expect the ILS Zulu runway 14.
QNH 1016, expect the ILS Zulu runway 14, Japan Air 439.
Tokyo Control, China Post 232, through flight level 247 for flight level 340 direct Shizuoka.
China Post 232, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Starflight 85. Good afternoon, flight level 324.
Starflyer 85, Tokyo Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Starflight 85.
Alpha Wing 15, contact Tokyo Control 125.6.
Center on 125.6, Alpha Wing 15, bye-bye.
Tokyo Control, Jeju Air 1106, flight level 357.
Jeju Air 1106, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Japan Air 497, Tokyo Control, expect Yosak East, runway 32.
Expect Yosak East, runway 32, Japan Air 497.
Alpha Wing 637, contact Tokyo Control 125.6.
Center on 125.6, Alpha Wing 637.
All Nippon 265 Heavy. Contact Tokyo Control 133.5. Have a good afternoon.
Zero on 133.5, all Nippon 265 head.
Japan Air 497, Yosak East, runway 32. Report ready for descent.
Yosak East, runway 32, ready for descent. Japan Air 497.
Japan Air 497, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH1016.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Japan Air 497.
Japan Air 497 QNH1016, expect the ILS Zulu runway 32.
QNH1016, expect ILS Zulu runway 32. Japan Air 497.
Japan Air 497, 19 or 2 miles from Anpan, turn left, heading 245, maintain 1,500 feet until established, cleared ILS Zulu runway 32.
Turn left, heading 245, 1,500 feet until established, cleared ILS Zulu runway 32, Japan Air 497.
China Post 286, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.5, China Post 286, bye-bye.
Japan Air 439, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, bye-bye.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, Japan Air 439, have a good afternoon.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5. Starwalker 803 Heavy. Tokyo Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact.
Tokyo Control, Vietnam 385 Heavy, flight level 374.
Vietnam 385 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact.
Tokyo Control, via JX803, flight level 341.
Vietjet 935, Tokyo Control, identified. Japan Air 295 Alpha. Contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Channel on 124.95. Japan Air 295 Alpha.
Tokyo Control, All Nippon 1097 Heavy, flight level 400.
All Nippon 1097 Heavy. Tokyo Control. Radar contact. SmartCat 753. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Channel 132.5, SmartCat 753.
Starflyer 26. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15. Bye-bye.
Contact Tokyo Control 134.15, Starflyer 26.
Tokyo Control, China Post 208, flight level 303.
China Post 208. Tokyo Control. Radar contact. CP53 Heavy. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, CP53 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 497. Good afternoon. Flight level 235.
Japan Air 497. Tokyo Control. Identified.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 327 Heavy. Good afternoon. Flight level 385.
Japan Air 327 Heavy. Tokyo Control. Identified.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 484. Good afternoon. Flight level 266.
Japan Air 484. Tokyo Control. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 290.
Continue Continue climb to flight level 290, Japan Air 484.
All Nippon 265 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905. All Nippon 265 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Singapore 633 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Singapore 633 Heavy, bye-bye.
Vietnam 385 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Vietnam 385 Heavy. Bye-bye.
All Nippon 627, Tokyo Control, expect Simas East with a spike at transition, runway 34.
Expect Simas East with a speaker transition, runway 34, all Nippon 627.
Tokyo Control, Air Beach 139, flight level 205. Air Beach 139, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 349.
Climb to flight level 349, Air Beach 139.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 2441, flight level 286.
Japan Air 2441, Tokyo Control, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Japan Air 2441.
China Post 286, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Channel on 124.905, China Post 286. Have a good evening.
Tokyo Control, NOSA 17, good evening, flight level 357.
New Sky 17, Tokyo Control, radar contact. All Nippon 627, Simas East with a spike at transition, runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Simas East with the speaker transition, runway 34, ready for descent, all Nippon 627.
All Nippon 627, descend to flight level 140.
Descent to flight level 140, all Nippon 627.
Japan Air 2441, Tokyo Control. Expect Kara with the Kara transition. Runway 27.
Expect Taro with the Tara transition. Runway 27, Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 439, contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Have a good evening.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905, Japan Air 439, bye-bye.
All Nippon 627, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, all Nippon 627.
Air Peach 139, contact Tokyo Control 125.6.
Seno on 125.6, Air Peach 139, bye-bye. Tokyo Control, Air Japan 35 Heavy, descending via East, flight level 130.
Air Japan 35 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Vietjet 935, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Seno on 124.905, Vietjet 935.
Thai 673 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Thai 673 Heavy.
Tokyo Control, Starfly 85, good evening, flight level 366.
Starflyer 85, Tokyo Control, identified. Japan Air 2441, Kara with a Kara transition, runway 27. Report ready for descent.
Taro with the Taro transition, runway 27, ready for descent. Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 2441, descent to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 2441 QNH1017, expect the RNAV runway 27 with the Kara transition.
QNH1017, expect the RNAV runway 27 with the current transition. Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 2441, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH1017.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1017, Japan Air 2441.
China Post 208, contact Tokyo Control 124.905, have a good evening.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905, China Post 208, bye-bye.
Japan Air 327 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Zeno on 124.905, Japan Air 327 Heavy.
Skymark 521, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, bye-bye.
Zeno on 132.6, Skymark 521.
Tokyo Control, no Sky 97. Good evening, flight level 3905.
New Sky 97, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Japan Air 484, contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Channel on 134.15, Japan Air 484.
Japan 35 Heavy QNH1017, expect the ILS runway 32 left.
QNH1017, expect ILS runway 32 left, Air Japan 35 Heavy.
Cathay 507 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Cathay 507 Heavy.
New Sky 17, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Channel on 124.905, no Sky 17.
Tokyo Control, EVA 196 Heavy, flight level 390.
EVA 196 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified. Shenzhen Air 9924. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15.
Sentinel on 134.15. Shenzhen Air 9924. Bye-bye.
Japan Air 2441. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Bye-bye.
Sentinel on 132.5. Japan Air 2441. Have a good evening.
Air China 4562. Contact Tokyo Control 134.15. Have a good evening.
Channel on 134.15. Air China 4562. Tokyo Control, Japan Air 2086, 4,300 feet.
Japan Air 2086. Tokyo Control. Radar contact. Japan Air 2086, 3 miles from Ikoma. Turn right, heading 275. Maintain 3,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 32 left.
Turn right, heading 275, 3,500 feet until established. Clear ILS runway 32 left. Japan Air 2086.
Starwalker 803 Heavy. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Starwalker 803 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Fukuoka Control, School 870 Heavy, flight level 410. Scooter 870 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Air Peach 198, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Channel 133.5. Air Peach 198. Have a good evening.
Japan Air 295 Alpha, turn left, heading 250, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 250, Japan Air 295 Alpha.
Japan Air 295 Alpha, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1016, Japan Air 295 Alpha.
Hong Kong Shuttle 650, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, Hong Kong Shuttle 650.
All Nippon 627, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, All Nippon 627, have a good evening.
Fukuoka Control, China Post 286, flight level 300.
China Post 286, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Smart Cat 700, flight level 349.
Smart Cat 700, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Thai 673 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, have a good evening.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Thai 673 Heavy.
Jean Air 254, Fukuoka Control, expect Pedlo 2 with the Pedlo transition, runway 36 left.
Expect Pedlo 2 with the Pedlo transition, runway 36 left, Jean Air 254.
Fukuoka Control, via Jet 935, flight level 340.
Via Jet 935, Fukuoka Control, identified. Scooter 870 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, have a good evening.
Signal on 133.5, Scooter 870 Heavy.
Japan Air 634 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Japan Air 634 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 637, flight level 143.
Alpha Wing 637, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, China Post 208, good evening, flight level 300.
China Post 208, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Alpha Wing 550, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, bye-bye.
Send on 133.5, Alpha Wing 550, bye-bye.
Fuji Dream 145, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Fuji Dream 145.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 327 Heavy, good evening. Descending the Echo, flight level 206.
Japan Air 327 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Fuji Dream 145, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Sino on 126.1, Fuji Dream 145.
Alpha Wing 637, contact Iwakuni approach 128.0.
Contact Iwakuni approach 128.0, Alpha Wing 637.
Air Spring 6604, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Air Spring 6604.
Japan Air 295 Alpha QNH1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 07.
QNH1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 07, Japan Air 295 Alpha.
Jean Air 254, Pedlo 2 with the Pedlo transition, runway 36 left. Report ready for descent.
Pedlo 2 with the Pedlo transition, runway 36 left, ready for descent. Jean Air 254.
Jean Air 254, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 6,000 feet. Nrt-Tpe.
Cafe 507 Heavy. Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Cafe 507 Heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Nrsai 17, descending vehicle set, flight level 256.
New Sky 17, Fukuoka Control, identified. Air Junya 1582, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Channel on 126.1, Air Junya 1582. Have a good evening.
Vietnam 385 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Vietnam 385 Heavy.
Air 254, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Send on 118.9er, Nrt-Tpe.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 439. Good evening, flight level 071.
Japan Air 439, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Have a good evening. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 381.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Bohemia 630, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Bohemia 630.
All Nippon 1097 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3. Have a good evening.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, all Nippon 1097 Heavy.
Jean Airliner 14, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Have a good evening.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Jin Airliner 14. Fukuoka Control, Nose 129, flight level 400.
New Sky 129, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Japan Air 923 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3, bye-bye.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Japan Air 923 Heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2441, flight level 066.
Japan Air 2441, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 803 Heavy, you were assigned flight level 380. I show you at flight level 390. Descend to flight level 380.
Roger, descend to flight level 380. Starwalker 803 Heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 1215, flight level 379.
Alpha Wing 1215, Fukuoka Control, identified. Japan Air 2441, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 2441, cleared direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet, cleared RNAV runway 27.
Cleared direct Kara, cross Kara at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared on runway 27, Japan Air 2441.
Japan Air 2441, contact Miyazaki Tower 126.2.
Contact Tower 126.2, Japan Air 2441. Have a good evening.
Jetstar 53 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center 126.1, JXR 53 Heavy, bye-bye.
Alpha Wing 528, contact Engine Control 125.45. Contact Engine Control 125.45, Alpha Wing 528. Local control, Smart Cat 721, flight level 339. Smart Cat 721, Fukuoka control, radar contact. Cathay 500 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, bye-bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Cathay 500 Heavy.
Mark at 271, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Seno 132.3, Smart Cat 271.
Thai 673 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Thai 673 Heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Dynasty 195, flight level 360.
Dynasty 195, Fukuoka Control, identified. Evo 190 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Channel on 126.1, Evo 190 Heavy.
New Sky 129, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Channel on 132.3, Nose 129.
Jetstar Asia 770, contact Kobe Control 132.3, have a good evening.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Jetstar Asia 770.
Alpha Wing 1215, contact Kobe Control 132.3, have a good evening.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Alpha Wing 1215, have a good evening.
Fukuoka Control, Thai 677 Heavy, flight level 360.
Thai 677 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Starlux 863 Heavy, flight level 360.
Starwalker 863 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Cathay 507 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3, bye-bye.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Cathay 507 Heavy, have a good evening.
SmartCat 721, contact Kobe Control 132.3, bye-bye.
Channel on 132.3, SmartCat 721. Starwalker 803 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Starwalker 803 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 803 Heavy, through flight level 400 for flight level 380.
Starwalker 803 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Alpha Wing 1215, Ihea North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right. Report ready for descent.
Ihea North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right, ready for descent, Alpha Wing 1215.
Alpha Wing 1215, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Alpha Wing 1215.
New Sky 129, Kobe Control, expect Ihea North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right.
Expect Ihea North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right, New Sky 129.
J Ocean 63, contact Naha approach 119.175. Contact Naha approach 119.175, J Ocean 63. Japan Air 923 Heavy, Ihaya North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right. Report ready for descent.
Ihaya North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right, ready for descent, Japan Air 923 Heavy.
Japan Air 923 Heavy, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Japan Air 923 Heavy.
Bay Control, Sky Mark 598, flight level 246.
Sky Mark 598, Kobe Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Sky Mark 598.
SmartCat 721, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, SmartCat 721.
New Sky 129, Ihaya North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right. Report ready for descent.
Ihaya North with the Kuko transition, runway 18 right, ready for descent, New Sky 129.
New Sky 129, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 6,000 feet, New Sky 129.
Sky 673 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Sky 673 Heavy.
Bay Control, Dynasty 195, flight level 359.
Dynasty 195, Kobe Control, radar contact. J60, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, J60.
Hong Kong Shuttle 862, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6. Hong Kong Shuttle 862, have a good evening.
Skymark 521, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naho approach 119.175, Skymark 521.
Skymark 388, Kobe Control, expect Simas North with the Kagoshima transition, runway 34.
Expect Simas North with the Kagoshima transition, runway 34, Skymark 388.
Beach 289, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naho approach 119.175, Air Peach 289.
Cathay 507 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Sentinel 119.3, Cathay 507 Heavy.
Sky Mark 388, Simas North with the Kagoshima transition, runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Simas North with the Kagoshima transition, runway 34, ready for descent. Sky Mark 388.
Sky Mark 388, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend to 5,000 feet, Sky Mark 388.
Sky Mark 388, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, Sky Mark 388.
All Nippon 1097 Heavy, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175. All Nippon 1097 Heavy.
那男的其实我跟他在一起半。
嗨，我是可恩。如果说2026有哪一台手 23mm、28